Hello, just Jem here, and welcome, or indeed welcome back to my channel. I thought storytelling time was alright, but I got a bit distracted because I was applying makeup and also because it was a new palette, and as I was applying the shadows I was getting very excited because it looks very good. So I thought, why not revisit a bit of story time while I've got my makeup already completed so I don't get distracted. And even though I know that this is not going to be going up in Halloween week, I thought I'd stick with scary stories. I think it counts as it's a series of short stories that I think are quite scary in the form of conversations I've had through online dating. So I'm currently single, and after I don't know how long of thinking that I needed to be in a relationship, I've decided I'm rather content to be by myself. And I think when I read you some of these messages, you'll fully understand why. If you have any children around, I would advise you to perhaps press stop now and maybe watch this another time. Don't say I didn't warn you. Obviously, generally the material on my channel is not of this nature, but I thought we would stick with some scary stories in keeping with Halloween, even though Halloween was now last week. As I'm filming, it was this week, but that's neither here nor there. Here are approximately 14 reasons why I am still single. I've got screenshots, so basically what I've started doing now is when something is particularly... What would be the correct adjective to use in this scenario? I guess, well, it's if you don't laugh then you cry. So if there is a scenario or a conversation, an exchange I've had that's quite tickled me, what I've started doing now is compiling screenshots. I mean, I haven't photoshopped these are all genuine, which is somewhat disturbing, to be perfectly honest. Should we start light maybe and work our way up? Okay, let's go with this one. Hi Jack, work has turned manic for me at the moment, but would love to meet for a drink once things calm down if you'd be up for it. I like that you're so hot. I somewhat ignore this statement. I'm travelling for work, but I'm back on the 30th. Let's see about that drink in early October. Cute bum, I bet. I just didn't bother responding there. I thought if I ploughed on, maybe I'd get somewhere, but evidently not, so no. Who's next? I haven't even kept this guy's name in the conversation, so I don't know. So I say, I think the only day next week I can't do is Wednesday. What day would work for you? Thursday would be better. Anyway. Thursday would be better, but can't try Weds. I don't know what he was trying to say there. And then immediately after that, I'm in Derby, wanna... Not even spelled correctly, might I add. I think they step up quite rapidly here. Let's go with this one again. So I made the I mean, I've blocked him now, but we had swapped numbers because he actually seemed like he'd be a nice gentleman. Things went south incredibly speedy after that point. You're more defensive since we talked last time. This is him, by the way, not me. Anyways, you know I'm down for meeting. It's been years since I rode Black Beauty and I miss it. What a class act. Are you beginning to see why I'm choosing to be single now? Me. Hello. Happy Friday. Him. Would be happy if you giving me blowjob before work. Lol. I mean, there's lots to unpack there. I mean, first, the terrible grammar. Would be happy if you giving me blowjob before work. Lol. Would be happy if you were. Would be happy if you did give me. Would be happy if you had given me. I mean, there are many ways he could have said that sentence, really, but he's just gone wrong. Just horribly, horribly wrong. I say, where are you based? And he says, Burton, WBU. What about you? I'm in Derby. Not far then. Fancy some fun? I should have stopped, really. I should have. But I thought, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. He might be thinking crazy golf, for all I know. Define fun. Response. Sexy fun. Needless to say, I didn't respond to Danny after that. Now, perhaps subconsciously I inadvertently requested this kind of message. I'm quite fond of a gentleman who has a nice beard. I just think it's quite attractive on a man. I can't help it. So I saw a gentleman who, in his profile picture, had a particularly nice beard, and I told him so. And his response was, thank you. I'll be blunt and saying that I would very much enjoy having my beard between your legs. You are insanely beautiful and sexy. Any big plans for the weekend? I mean, that's right off the bat. I think did we even say hello before then? I don't know. Oh, this was an icebreaker I received. An icebreaker. This is a good one. So this is where I don't think we've even matched, but you can send like a little nugget, a little gem, perhaps someone, to entice someone to then match with you. And this person's gem was as follows. I want those sexy lips on my Is it any wonder? I mean, with all these Hugh Grant-esque characters out there, I'm beating them off with a stick. But I probably shouldn't say that. They'd read into that in a very, very different way. Oh, this one's quite tame. This is just an exchange with someone who perhaps was a little distracted. He says, what do you do? And my response is, I'm working as a project coordinator at the moment, but usually I work in events. What do you do? And how come you're working right now? It was a Saturday, you see. Well, I work as a personal trainer. Nice. How long have you been doing that? His response, 4 years. What do you do? If you don't laugh, you cry. If you don't laugh, you cry. Ooh, this is a good one. Hello, how's it going? Any plans for the weekend? Hi, yep. Hopefully getting some You up for it? Delightful. I think we've nearly gone through the best ones here. Damn. Damn? I don't know what he was going for there. I think an exclamation of damn, but he's again, spelling's all wrong. Let's hook up. What's your num? Are you on kick? I want to seduce your fine cocoa butter booty. Points for originality? I mean, I won't include all of this for obvious reasons, plus I've cut it out at this point. But I say, curious. What made you think I'd like to see a picture of your His response, dunno. Just thought I'd share. Sharing's caring, Dave. Sharing's caring. If you play your cards right, I just may let you suck my I take it this is an opening joke. I don't know why I entertained this gentleman. I don't know why I'm even referring to him as a gentleman. That's a great leap, to be honest. And his response, sure, a joke. Last one. I think I was perhaps rather frustrated. I'm gonna assume I was rather frustrated because, well, you can decide for yourself. I believe, I mean, I've cut this off, but I'm assuming, judging from the rest of it, that he has told me I have very nice lips. I get that a lot. I get complimented on my lips. Even friends tell me I have nice lips. Fair enough. So I think I must say thank you. His response: ever been told they're DSL? DSL? I inquire. D-sucking lips. Lol. And then, again, entertaining the scenario, why I don't know. Unfortunately, I get it far too often. I saw embrace it, and then he corrects himself. He meant to say, especially if you're good at using them for that. Then a little something just kind of takes over, and my response is, I'm not. I have very sharp teeth and a strong gag reflex. So there we have it. A series of short horror stories as to why I'm currently enjoying the single life. Maybe I will dip my toe back into the cesspool that is the world of dating when next year rolls around. I don't know. I can't say that I feel overly enticed to dip my toe back in. I'm quite enjoying just kind of relaxing. It's bizarre. I think in the first time in my adult life, I'm genuinely quite content in my own company, in my own little house, going on a holiday here or there, meeting up with some friends here or there. I've now got YouTube to keep me entertained as well, and I'm conversing in a lot of ways with a lot of you. So I'm in no great hurry, I don't think, to put myself out there. And you've got to like mentally prepare yourself. I've got visions, like flashbacks of me getting ready for dates, you know, like putting on some makeup. I'm not going overboard so I don't inadvertently like catfish some poor bloke who thinks that I've got red gold and slightly silver eyelids naturally or something. So I always try and keep it quite toned down if I wear makeup on a first. Well, I do always wear makeup because who wants to see my sleepy, tired face? So I normally always wear makeup, but I try to keep it toned down. So maybe some powder foundation to keep the oil at bay, bit of lippy, bit of blush. Eyeshadow, I tend to keep it quite neutral. Like I don't think I'd wear this on a first date. I think that might be a bit much. But I'd quite happily sit in my house, do this makeup and just sit in front of the telly. You know, apparently this kind of makeup is appropriate for that. But yeah, I've got memories of me kind of getting ready and kind of almost chanting a mantra to myself. It might not be that bad. It might not be that bad. Just see where the night goes. Just see where the night goes. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Just little things to psych myself up and get myself ready for an evening of repetitive getting to know you questions. Don't get me wrong, every now and again I'll have a very pleasant evening. And I haven't now... When was the last time I went on a date? I think I touched on this when I did a look with Machina, and I was kind of talking a little bit about my dating situation, and I think it was not too long before that. It was May, because I remember the guy who I'd been on a few dates with before had commented about the fact that my birthday was coming up and he would have to get me a present, and I was like, dude, we've just met, you don't need to get me a present. So it would have been May that I last went on a date. Have I been on any dates since then? No, I haven't. I don't miss it. I don't miss it at all. But at the same time, part of me is like, I don't know, should I make an effort? Do I have the energy to make an effort? Can I deal with messages like that? Can I? What are your tips? Share with me, enlighten me. If you are currently in a successful relationship, for a start, where did you meet your partner? Because I work from home now, so unless I fall in love with my postman, I'm trying to get out there and be a bit more social, so I'm like running with my neighbours, but they're all women, and I think they're all attached anyway. But I like men, much to my misfortune, to be perfectly honest, if those messages are anything to go by. I just thought it might be quite entertaining to approach story time from a slightly different angle, pour a bit of humour on a situation that at one point I was probably rather frustrated and possibly quite upset over, to be honest. I'm not anymore. It's kind of come to that conclusion now. Like, if I meet someone, I meet someone. If I don't meet someone, I don't meet someone. It is what it is. But I'm not in any hurry to inflict more conversations like that on myself. At least not until I've kind of completely decamped. And as I say, like, since May, I've just kind of been enjoying it. No rush to get back out there. I almost feel like if I did, it would just be to collect more material like that, because I think it's quite funny at this point. I mean, you've got to see the humour in it, because if you don't see the humour in it, then it does just wear you down. Share with me your tips. If you're in a long-term relationship, how did you meet your partner, and what would you say is the key to a long, successful and healthy relationship? Give me and anyone else who's watching some advice, some guidance, inspire us, teach us where the hot spots are. Like, maybe I need to start going to the library more, or the dry cleaners more, or more museums. Maybe cultured men would be hanging out in museums. Maybe I should be doing that. Anyhow, I hope that's provided you with a little bit of entertainment, a bit of a deviation there from putting makeup on my face and just shooting the breeze in general. I've honed in on a very scary topic. If you've made it this far and I haven't depressed you too much, as always, thank you for taking the time to watch, and hopefully I'll see you again in a video in a not too distant future. Take care. Bye!